In the Pali texts, we often come across two words, Kusala and Akusala. Kusala means karmically wholesome, skillful. Akusala is the opposite, that is unwholesome, unskillful. On the screen, I have pasted screenshots taken from the book Buddhist Dictionary by Jnanatiloka. You may download this book by clicking on the link given in the description box of this video. Please look at the last 5 lines of screenshot 2. From this explanation, two facts should be noted. 1. It is volition that makes a state of consciousness or an act good or bad. 2. The moral criterion in Buddhism is the presence or absence of the three wholesome or moral roots, that is mūlā. We will begin with the second point, that is mūlā. We have two sentences from Sangitya Suttam. Teeni akusala mūlāni, lobho akusala mūlang, doso akusala mūlang, moho akusala mūlang. There are three unwholesome roots. Greed is an unwholesome root. Hatred is an unwholesome root. Delusion is an unwholesome root. The next sentence, Teeni kusala mūlāni, there are three wholesome roots. Alobho kusala mūlang, non-greed is a wholesome root. Adoso kusala mūlang, non-hatred is a wholesome root. Amoho kusala mūlang, non-delusion is a wholesome root. Mūla is a neuter noun which means root. The plural nominative form of mūla is mūlāni. Akusala mūlāni means unwholesome roots. Teeni akusala mūlāni means three unwholesome roots are there. Teeni is an adjective which means three. As I have mentioned in other videos, the verbs like are and is are often missing in Pali sentences. As we continue to read the Pali text, in course of time, we will be more familiar with and better equipped to deal with these peculiarities of the language. Lobho, doso and moho are masculine singular nominative forms of lobha, dosa and moha. Alobha, adosa and amoha are their opposites. The grammatical forms in the second sentence are the same as those in the first sentence. A screenshot from the Buddhist Dictionary has been pasted on this screen for ready reference. The terms punya and papa, which mean merit and demerit respectively, are commonly used in the same sense as kusala and akusala. Apunya or papa is the opposite of punya. Earlier it was mentioned that kusala means skillful and akusala means unskillful. Let us understand what skillful means in this context. Karmically wholesome deeds are the causes of favorable karma results and contain the seeds of a happy destiny or rebirth. Thus, a skillful person is one who is adept at understanding the karmic potential of actions and sows the seeds of a happy destiny, just as a skillful farmer who knows that he will reap the harvest of the seeds that he sows and therefore sows seeds with due care. Let us also understand the term kamma vipaka, which means kamma result. Vipaka means fruition or result and kamma means action. Earlier we had seen in screenshot 2 that it is volition that makes a state of consciousness or an act good or bad. The Buddha says, Chetanāham bhikkhave kammang vadami. Volition, O monks, is what I call action. Ahang means I. Ahang vadami kammang. I call action or I call it action. Thus, we see that volition is of prime importance in the assessment of action. A story from Dhammapad Attakatha will tell us more about Chetana or mental volition. Chakkupala Theravattu is the story of Chakkupala Thera, the elder Chakkupala. He attained arhantship, but at the same time he lost his eyesight due to neglect of an eye ailment. At that time, a group of monks was visiting Jetavana monastery. The visiting monks paid respects to the Blessed One and to the 80 chief disciples. They wished to meet Chakkupalathera. However, at that time, rain clouds gathered in the sky. So they decided to meet him the next morning. It rained for a while and then the rain stopped. When the rain stopped, small insects rose up on the ground. Chakkupalathera was an active person. He was in the habit of going out for a daily walk early in the morning. When he was walking on the Chankamana, that is the walking path, the insects on the path were crushed to death. Now that he was blind, he did not know about it. When the visiting monks came to know about the death of the insects on the path, they went to the Buddha to complain about Chakkupalathera. Clarifying the matter, the Blessed One told the monks, Kheenasavanang Marana Chetana Namanatti Bhikhaveti. O monks, the volition to kill is absent in arhants. Kheenasava is a synonym for arhant, one who has reached the final stage of sanctification. Kheena means exhausted. Asava means intoxicant of the mind. Kheenasava is one who has exhausted the asavas, that is an arhant. Here I have restructured the sentence to read Bhikkhave Kheenasavanang Maranachetana Namanathi. Buddha addresses the monks as Bhikkhave, that is vocative case. Let us understand the remaining words. Chetana means volition. Marana Chetana is the volition or intention to kill. Nathi means does not exist. Marana Chetana Nathi means the volition to kill is not there, it does not exist. Nama is used in compounds and means having the name. So, Marana Chetana Nama means that which goes by the name Marana Chetana or that which is called Marana Chetana. Now we shall set aside Nama and keep things simple. Kheenasavanang Marana Chetana Nathi. Kheenasavanang is genitive or possessive plural and will mean of arhants. So, Kheenasavanang Marana Chetana Nathi means the Marana Chetana of arhants does not exist, it is absent. Buddha says that Chetana or volition is Kamma. So, in the case of Chakkupalathera, he did not have the volition to kill, and so there is no akusala kamma, no unwholesome kamma. One becomes an arahant when lobha, dosa and moha are fully exhausted. When the roots of akusala, that is akusala mūlāni, have been fully exhausted. Akusala kamma is no longer possible.